The activation process for our device is as follows. Set up the home address first. Scan the QR code, connect to the network, and set the main parameters of the room. You can check your installation progress based on the progress bar below the video. Now, let's proceed with setting up the home address. Open WeChat and search for the yuan bar mini program. Once you enter the interface, you can use WeChat to agree to the terms and enter the mini program. For initial installation, the home address needs to be set. First, click Confirm to enter the address setting. The home address is the alarm address, so please enter the accurate address. If you want to change the address later, click the icon in the upper right corner of the home page to enter home management. Then, click Home Address Setting. Now, let's proceed with device activation. Find the QR code on the device or package box. Using the package box as an example, on the mini program's homepage, click the upper right corner scan button to scan the QR code on the package box or device. Wait for the device to be authenticated. Then select the installation scene for your device. Set a name for the device to help with management later. Click Next to enter the Wi-Fi configuration interface. Now, let's proceed with Wi-Fi configuration. Before configuring, make sure to turn on your phone's Bluetooth. Then click the Go to Configure Wi-Fi button. In the installation tool, search through the list, and it will automatically jump to Wi-Fi configuration. Enter the Wi-Fi name not containing Chinese characters, and password of the network your phone is currently connected to. Make sure the Wi-Fi name does not contain Chinese characters. Once Wi-Fi is successfully configured, click Finish. Next, we proceed with configuring the room for site installation. In the Wi-Fi configuration page, click the Room Configuration button at the bottom left corner to enter the room configuration interface. The required fields are Room, Device, and Installation method. Other areas such as doors and beds can be added based on the actual scenario. First, let's look at our device installation scenario. The side-mounted device will be installed with its back facing away from the user. Now, let's change the room view to a top-down perspective. This will match the mobile phone view. Please note that in the mobile app, this small green block represents the device. The device is fixed at the bottom. In the mini program, fill in the room dimensions based on the actual situation. You can measure the actual dimensions using the guidelines in the mobile view. Adjust the device's position by either dragging it or manually inputting the measurement parameters. Make sure the area does not exceed 2 centimeters. Choose the installation method as site installation. For example, in the image, there is a door on the right. Click on the door area to add it. If your room has multiple doors, add as many as needed based on your current standing position. Door parameters can be input or dragged to adjust. Next, let's add the bed. We need to know the length and width of the bed. For example, in my case, my bed is 1.8 meters, and it is placed directly under the device. You don't need to worry about the direction of the head of the bed. You can manually drag or input the parameters on the keyboard to adjust until you get the approximate position. If your bed is placed horizontally, double-click on bed in the mobile view to rotate it by 90 degrees. Other furniture like tables and sofas are installed the same way as the bed. If you notice an issue with any furniture placement, you can delete and reconfigure the problematic part. Once the parameters are set, click the Submit button to complete the site installation. Now, let's move on to configuring the room for top installation. Based on our 3D view for top installation, we consider the person facing away from the device with the power cable extending upward. Regardless of how the cable bends on the ceiling, the position is determined based on the device's port and power cable direction. Switch the view to a top-down perspective, just like the mobile view. Adjust the size, where the small green dot represents the device, and the installation method is set to top. Ensure the parameters are adjusted correctly with an error not exceeding 2 cm. Add the door if needed. In my image, there is a door on the right, so I add a door on that side. For the bed, the position is confirmed based on the current standing position, and its length, width, and height are required. Double-click the bed to rotate it, if necessary. Other furniture like tables can be added depending on the situation. Once the room setup is complete, click the Submit button to finish the top installation. Here is an additional note. Apart from scanning the device or package box's QR code on the homepage to set up the room, there is another way. If the device is already activated, you can click on the device in the homepage, and in the device details, the room parameters and location can be directly configured in the upper right corner. Also, please note that if the side installed device is placed on the door side, it will not count the entrance, exit data for that door.